What's up, Cancer? Welcome to Your Soul's Tarot. I'm Kristen, and I'm back with a weekly timeless love reading for y'all. I hope y'all are doing well. Let's ask the cards, what's going on with this person, the person on your mind? How do they feel? What do they want you to know? Or what do they not want you to know? Let's ask the cards. Tell us about this person on your mind. How do they feel? Bottom of the deck, Seven of Pentacles. With the overall energy being the Seven of Pentacles, I feel like your person is looking back at their life, and they're looking at everything that they've accomplished and everything that they've done, and you know, what have I cultivated over the years, and how can I move forward? How can I make more of this or less of this? We'll find out more as we clarify. With the Tower in a challenged position in their as the first card in their reading, they're feeling very challenged by something unexpected that's happened. And we'll get more clarity on that as we go. But this unexpected event has created an ending. And it's not necessarily a bad thing. It could be something that needed to end, something that was waiting to end. And that's why, you know, it fell. But that falling, you know, that the thing of something being over was very unexpected and challenging to them. And so this is also challenging them to be more spontaneous because of this. They're not able to right now, or just feeling very challenged by being spontaneous because I think they're proceeding with caution. Let's get some more information and see what we can find out about this. Really quick, let me just look and see if there's any information here. Okay. Yeah, so I just feel like something happened, like some kind of breakup that was very stressful for them, someone they were very attached to, and, you know, they'd like to move forward and possibly invest in new things in their future, but they're feeling like they don't know everything, or that there are some games being played, possibly by an empress, possibly by a Taurus. Definitely they recently, or it doesn't even have to be recent, they could have went through a major breakup in their life that has really them being very cautious about where they invest their love, their energy, their time, what's valuable to them, and that in this case is their love. And so they're just going through this period of being cautious and making sure that they don't do anything impulsive. Let's get some more tarot to find out exactly what each card is referring to. Spirit, can you please clarify the Tower in Cancer's person's energy? Clarify the Tower. Why is the Tower here, Spirit? Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, Spirit. Yeah. Ten of Swords. Yep. Okay. Can you see that? Yeah. Barely, but yes. Okay, so I feel like there was a situation where they were very cautious, once again, in the past about building with someone, about offering their loyalty. They weren't sure if this is what they should do. And they gathered up the strength to make an offer to this person and get into a relationship with this person. So this is what happened to them prior to the Tower falling. And I think what they're trying to tell me here is that it was never stable. It was never something that I should have invested in. I feel like they're showing me that they probably should not have done that. And as a result, things did not work out very well. And that is kind of what they're hesitating in making a new offer, because they are cautious about this tower moment again. Like, what if I invest in something again and it ends very painfully for me? So they're really trying to contemplate and make a plan on how to make this offer. And I just keep saying like the same kinds of cards, like offers, towers, holding back. Yeah, over and over again. So this is what your person's going through. They've already done this, and they're very cautious about doing it again. Whatever this is, I'm not sure. It's different for all of you, but I'm assuming it has something to do with getting into a relationship with someone. So let's find out more about this death, about this hesitancy or this temperance that we saw here. I really feel like this temperance is really connected to the death and to the tower. Let's find out more. Yeah, so they're just being cautious. They don't want to end up in pain again. They don't want to make the wrong decision again. I think they're having some trouble trusting their own decisions and their own choices. And they're trying to tread carefully to make sure that they can create a plan that's going to, or create some action that's not going to end in destruction again. Yeah, because what they want here is the Two of Cups. So they're trying to make this transition from getting into things that are not good for them or no longer serving them or that are painful or unstable, and try to make this transition into the Two of Cups energy. Clarifying the death, we have the Eight of Wands, the Three of Wands, the Hanged Man. Yeah, more of this energy. And the Two of Swords, So what this person wants to do is to be able to move quickly when it comes to what they desire. They want to aim for direct communication. But there's some kind of desire to hold back and wait for the right time, make sure that they think things through, and understand their choices, because they do feel like, okay, I'm better with stories, right? So let's say, for example, someone is interested in you, and that person has this desire to move quickly towards you and say, hey, I'm really digging you. I really think that we should make something, like get something together here. Let's start dating. Let me tell you how I feel about you, or let me communicate with you what my concerns are so you can assure me that there's nothing to worry about. Just being open and transparent. But they're being challenged by the fact that in the past, when they felt this way before, of wanting to move towards a person and give them clarity and be very aggressive or forthcoming and transparent about the way that they feel and what they want, that did end up in a relationship, but that relationship fell apart very quickly because it was very unstable. And so they're fearful that this may happen again. And so they're going through this churning period of really trying to decide and make sure they think, and well, what if this person that I'm interested in, trying to find, okay, that's a good spot. What if this person that I'm interested in is hiding something that I don't know about? What if there's something here that is unstable and I'm not aware of that? It's just like a fear that they can't seem to get out of this stagnation, holding themselves back from this communication that they want to get. Because what they really want is to invest in a relationship. They really want a connection with someone. The Nine of Swords again. And I can't ignore this Queen of Cups. which is likely you, someone that they think is a person that is very loving and nurturing and caring and knows how to give them love the way that they want to receive it, but they're still like all up in their head and not knowing what to do. And they're needing to spend some time alone to make sure that this Two of Cups is what they get. They don't want to make any sudden moves, any wrong decisions. They're very cautious. Spirit, please clarify this Knight of Swords energy and Cancer's person's energy, the person on their mind. Gosh. Yeah. Please clarify one more time this Knight of Swords energy, Spirit, person on their mind. Oh, more Knight of Swords. Okay. So your person is saying, you know, what I want to manifest. I have everything I need in order to create this Two of Cups that I really want. But what's really going on in my mind is that I may be overthinking, and they absolutely are. I may be overthinking, worried that I want to rush in and express myself, but this other person just may be interested in, meaning you, they just may be interested in something short term, something that is very passionate and exciting, but I'm more interested in quickly getting clear on my intentions. Because I've spent a lot of time sorting out this conflict inside of me, and I know what it is that I want. Yeah, very sure, very clear this person is. So you have a person on your hands who's very clear about what they want, and they feel that they have the tools to manifest that, but instead, what they're doing, it's almost like they're telling me, you know, like law of attraction or law of vibration kind of thing. They're so nervous that that if they were to come in rushing in towards you and explain to you the way that they feel, that they would actually create a situation that they don't want, which is a person, either you or themselves, that's very in and out, very unsure, very great with passion and great with momentary expressions of desire, but not long-term stability. So let's clean this up and see how you feel about this person coming towards you. Do you even know that they are interested in you? And do you have any reservations of your own about them or about relationships in general? Okay. Spirit, tell me what's going on with Cancer. How does Cancer feel about the person coming towards them? Does Cancer even know that this person is interested and that this person is hesitant towards them? Or does Cancer have their own viewpoint on this whole situation? I see two challenges coming out so far. How does Cancer feel? Thank you, Spirit. No, we're not taking all those. One more card. Thank you, Spirit. Okay. So the Seven of Pentacles, you both had the Seven of Pentacles in the same position. You have the Magician, was one of their clarifying cards. Challenged by the Lovers. Challenged by the Two of Wands. Forgive any lawn mowing that you hear in the background. I have no idea why anybody would be mowing a lawn right now. We're in the middle of a storm, but hey, people are unique. So with the Lovers being challenged here, I really feel like there is, what you're going through is this push and pull when it comes to relationships in general. feeling like you're not sure if you're ready to get into one, or if you should spend some more time focusing on, gosh, you have a lot of the same cards, because this is a very planning kind of indecisive, really trying to think about how you're going to move forward after, I think you've accomplished a lot of things, and it's time for you to make a decision on now, how do you want to move forward? And these things are really challenging you. How do I move forward when it comes to a connection, or how do I move forward when it comes to someone that I believe is right for me? This is very challenging for you. You also know that you have all the tools that you need in order to get into a beautiful relationship and be the kind of person that is ready for a relationship. And you've also invested quite a bit, and you're kind of disappointed in these investments. You're just looking for someone who is able to work with you and not cause any more pain. I feel like you're just done with the pain. You're done with the emotional disconnect. And you're really looking for someone who's ready for love, who's ready to pursue you, or maybe, if not pursue you, is just has the kind of love that you're looking for, and they're ready and willing to give it. Let's find out some more information about this challenge in the Lovers card. Spirit, why is Cancer challenged by the Lovers? Thank you, Spirit. Challenged by the Lovers. Wow. Lovers coming out in the challenge position again. You have the Page of Pentacles, the Star, and the Lovers challenging those. Let me actually change this a bit. When it comes to the Lovers card being challenged up top, I really feel like what you're trying to tell me is, if this person were to approach me, I guess it's really not clear whether or not this person is interested in you. Clearly, you're interested in them. They're on your mind. That's why you're watching this video. But you are very unsure of whether they're even interested or want anything with you. And that's why the Lovers is in the challenge position here. It's almost like, do I reach out to them? If you look at this card closely, let's say you reaching for the apple is you reaching out. And you're saying, well, it doesn't seem like, see, they're a lot slower than you here. Their reach, it's a little farther for them, that apple, because they're coming from a very contemplative, maybe not the most positive place. They're very worried, very stressed. And so they're in this negative kind of energy. And they are attempting to reach out. And we saw that with the Eight of Wands and the Knight of Swords twice, once being challenged. And so they're, holding back, as we saw with the Temperance and the I can't remember the other card, that there was a lot of cards actually that showed them holding back. So they're kind of like holding themselves back, but they still want to reach for the apple. You're like, well, I guess they're not going to reach for the apple, so maybe I should. And you're not quite there yet. So, but you're in more of a positive space when we see this Magician. You really believe that you can create more of what you want. You don't feel that you're the problem, that your perception is wrong. You feel that, you just keep investing and not getting enough in return. And so when it comes to clarifying this, we see the Page of Pentacles. And pages, although a lot of people call them messengers, and they are, the Rider-Waite definition of the page is, someone who is very lacking in knowledge. They're very young-minded, very uncultured or underdeveloped in the suit that we're looking at, which is the pages. And I'm sorry, in the Pentacles. And when we see a Pentacle in a love reading, this is something that's very valuable to them. So it's usually like what they have to offer from within themselves. And so I feel that because you've invested so much in the past, and it really isn't yielding the kind of well, let's show this. It really isn't yielding the results that you wanted. You wanted to work together, but instead you're receiving pain and emotional disconnect. So this time around, instead of, putting all of your eggs in one basket, I think you're trying to come at this in a very slow approach and allowing them to show you that there's hope for this connection. So more and more, I'm kind of getting that you have an inclination that this person might be interested in you, but you're really trying to not put all your eggs in one basket. You're trying to be cautious and cognizant of yourself and the healing that you're going through, and try to maintain hope that a connection is even possible. This kind of connection, this lovers kind of connection. Lovers is about marriage and long time connection. And although, yes, at some point they say it meant a choice in love, it is really a card of being finding that person that is meant for you, that is your perfect match, that it almost feels like the heavens have brought you together. I'm not saying they have, I'm saying that it feels like it. It feels like you have finally met your person, and you're challenged by that because you feel like, I think you're feeling, and we'll get more into it, that you probably rushed in and put all your eggs in one basket in the past, and you really just want to balance things out. You want to be serious. You want to be, look at this, 7 of Cups. 7 of Cups means daydreaming, illusions, dreams, living in a fantasy land. With the Sun here. Typically the sword of truth is supposed to be standing straight up. And this illustrator could have made that sword straight up, but she has it tilted off to the left. And that intrigues me to see what it's pointing to. It's pointing to this Page of Pentacles, to the Star, right? No. It's pointing to the Magician. So I feel like what you're trying to say, Cancer, is, I know that I'm very powerful, and I know that I can create whatever it is that I want, and I need to get into balance with that. It's almost like, okay, the story would be like you have been in relationships before that you've put your all into, and you did not get the desired results, which was this companionship. Instead, what you got was emotional disconnect and heartbreak. And so this time around, you're not sure if this person is not interested in you, but you are interested in them. You feel like they may be interested in you. But you're just going to tread very lightly, not invest too much, because there is a need for yourself for balance, and to be a little bit stoic, because you can be a little dreamy, and you can always assume the best. And that seems to get you in some kind of trouble, and you feel like you need to work through that, or you feel like you need to just hope that this person will be the one that you've been looking for. Let me know in the comments if that sounds like your story. Let's continue. And I spent a lot of time on that one. It was a little tricky for me. Let's go to the Two of Wands and see why this is here in your energy. Spirit, why is the Two of Wands here in Cancer's energy when it comes to this person and what they want with this person, or love in general? Thank you, Spirit. So overall, we have the Fool, which is a new beginning, being excited about something, starting something new, and having that generalized excitement when you start a new project or anything new. The Ten of Cups is, you know, having everything that you want in love, the white picket fence, that whole, you know, meeting the perfect person for you and spending the rest of your life with them. And that, then we also have the Death, which is a transformation. They also had this card in their spread, and the Chariot, which is moving forward in a victorious kind of way, having conquered something. So in this particular Two of Wands, we see someone who is falling down a mountain, as opposed to someone who is climbing up a mountain with strength and vigor. And because the more dominant one in your spread is someone falling down a mountain, you're challenged by, you know, what we have been talking about with you, and that is, you know, putting your effort into something, like creating something or making a decision, making a wrong decision that ultimately ends up in you being in pain in the end. And when I clarify that, I get this, you know, desire for a long-term loving relationship and really needing to go through some kind of transformative period in order to be successful. So it seems like the person that you're interested in or that's on your mind, they're going through this transformative period too. It's a little bit different. The two of you are kind of going at this differently. Their transformative period is saying, well, let me hold back. Let me not be so impulsive. Let me try to understand or gather more information to make sure that this is the right move for me and this is the right person, for me. Whereas you're saying, you know, I am trying to connect with my person, the person that I want to spend the rest of my life with, and I'm trying to make sure that I don't make the wrong decision again, just like that. So I am waiting to go through this kind of healing or tempering myself. It's like you're both doing the same tempering thing, because with the Page of Pentacles to the Star, this transformation for you is also about holding back, except that when we clarified theirs, theirs came up with the Knight of Wands, whereas yours is coming up with the Chariot, confident, ready to conquer. You're like ready to go for it. So they're unsure if whether once they go through this transformation or this contemplative period, if whether they're going to be encountering an in and out energy, with whether that's within themselves or another. You are sure of what you want, and you're sure that if you take some time to allow something that no longer serves you to leave your life, that you will be able to have whatever you want when it comes to love. A new beginning. Oh my gosh. Y'all have the same cards in the same place. What is this? It's a case of not probably being shuffled enough, but let me tell you, this has never happened before. And so I really feel like there's no coincidences here. They didn't have the Fool here, you do. But they did have the Hermit, the Nine of Swords, and the Queen of Cups. And the Two of Cups. Yeah. So I really feel with this that with the Chariot, you're very confident that a new beginning can happen. But there needs to be some time for you to stay to yourself and work out whatever's bothering you, so that you can be the Queen of Cups. I think you don't, it's almost like this person who's been through a lot and they feel like the negative things that they've been through. First of all, we've already established that you seem to be a pretty positive person. You seem to see things in a more positive light than this other person does. And you feel that if you do the work, then you can hold on and maintain that version of yourself that's very loving and nurturing. And ultimately have the Two of Cups. Let's get some advice here or some clarity on this Magician in Cancer's energy, Spirit. Why is this Magician here, Spirit? Why is this Magician here in Cancer's energy, Spirit? Thank you, Spirit. So we've already seen the Queen of Cups, and I feel like you're attempting to manifest your King of Cups, and you think this person might be that. You find yourself to be someone who's very valuable and knows their worth, and you'd like to see a cycle change when it comes to love. We're starting to go from some more pentacle energy over to some serious cup energy here. And we see that change with the world. Even in this particular magician, the cup is very prominent. It's like the thing you see the most. Yes, there's a dagger. Yes, there's a wand. I don't actually see any pentacles, but maybe this wood could represent earth. It's in the same place. Growth, maybe. But it's to me, the reader, the cup that stands out the most. And so there's some kind of manifesting that you want to create when it comes to love, the cup, emotions. And so although you see yourself as a very valuable person, someone who's very nurturing and down to earth, you'd really like to make this switch to being someone who is flirtatious. Someone who is more innocent, less serious. And you feel that in being that, you would create the environment that the King of Cups would see you as everything that they want. That they may even know in their heart that you are the right person for them. Let's get some Kipper to see what Spirit has to say of where this is going to go. Or, yeah, where's this going? Thank you, Spirit. We have Judication, Poverty, Mature Woman, Journey at the bottom of the deck. So I feel that what Spirit is saying here is that a choice needs to be made on both of your parts. You know, you both have to decide to move into this, but I feel like it should be moved in a very slow manner, in a respect for the transformation, the death card, in respect for what y'all are both going through, because this is a very transformative period where with the world, we can see that a big change is being made. And if you move without putting all of your eggs in one basket, without investing everything, kind of staying to yourself and being very frugal about the way that you spend your energy, that you can grow together to ripen long term and actually take this trip together. Yeah, mature woman and mature man, connected by the Journey card. And that's telling me that there is a future, a long-term future in this commitment if you go towards each other, but hold back in the sense of don't expect everything right away. Don't put everything out there, either of you. Both of you need to be very stingy and very intentional and very frugal with what you invest in the beginning so that you can go the long run in this particular new and exciting adventure together. I hope you liked the reading. If so, please consider giving me a thumbs up and subscribing to the channel, and I'll see you on the next one.